Cleveland, Georgia. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm a little bit distraught about a condition that finding my mom and my sister in as far as food stamps go.
Okay.
I've been all the way down from the president's office, and I got your number and what they need, what they're from a local representative. I understand there's some issues whether the budget is going to be covered or not, or a new budget is going to be approved or not, which is adversely affecting my mom and my sister. Is there any way you can help me or whatever, trying to figure out what's happening in the state of Georgia, or is it a nationwide thing?
Well, when they say the budget, are they talking about the potential for a government shutdown on October 1?
Yep, that's okay. What they're talking about.
Yeah. You know, is it Danny?
Yeah, this is Danny Garland.
Okay, Danny. Danny, I wish I had a crystal ball and could tell you what our congressional representatives are going to do. I really don't know what's going to happen and what they're going to decide next week or before. But I can assure you that we're doing everything we can to make sure that it does not interrupt those who receive our benefits.
Well, it's actually coming through my sister's name. She's been approved for food stamps. I've got a track number here. And
Has she not received the benefits?
No, she ain't received them. She was supposed to have a phone interview, and she never got a letter on the phone interview. Matter of fact, she hadn't.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me give me your sister's name.
Okay, it's JANETTE L Garland, GARLAND. Got a social security number here for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's 252 987020.
Tell me the two middle numbers again.
98.
Okay. And is it Jeanette? Is that her first name?
Yes.
Do you have a telephone number for Jeanette?
Yeah, they've just got a new phone through Verizon. Hang on a minute, let me see if I can get that number. I've got it programmed in my cell phone. I can't remember it.
Oh, okay. And I've got your number. It's 706-865-6181.
Well, she can be reached at that number because I've got my phone and they got theirs.
Okay. So if we call this number you're calling me on, we can reach Jeanette?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, Danny, is I need to call the state of Georgia because they're obviously responsible for administering the program. And I need to call them and I need to get a status on her account. And you said she's gotten a letter of approval, but she's not gotten a telephone interview yet?
Yeah, that's the way it is. When I said, hey, let me give you this number too.
Sure, go ahead.
It's 706 969 0872.
72. Okay.
Yeah. But you can probably get her at either one of these numbers. But I was in the DFAX office with her down here in Cleveland the other day, and there's a lady said that she got her food stamps cut, and she got a letter 2 months after her phone interview. There's another lady in there said, well, it had been 5 weeks that she got a notice that she had a phone interview, and it's 5 weeks after the date that was on the letter. The other lady was like 2 months. So I mean, I don't know what.
Sometimes, that's going to vary with individual circumstances. Whether or not their file was completed, whether or not they provided the necessary documentation.
Well, she's got a verification number here, a client ID, and a tracking number.
Okay. Give me her tracking number.
The tracking number is 0076 323200.
Okay. Danny, let me call the state of Georgia on your behalf, and either I will call you back or a member of our SNAP office. But you will get a phone call back. I don't know if it'll be this afternoon or first thing tomorrow morning, but let's find out what the status is.
Well, that's what I've been told ever since last Thursday, is I get a call back in the next day or two, and I ain't heard nothing back from nobody, and that's why I went to the president's office. You know, I'm just.
Well, Danny, you've got my name and number, and I'm the Deputy Regional Administrator here.
Okay, well, let me get your name one more time, ma'am.
Sure, it's Erin, E-R-I-N.
Who?
Erin, E-R-I-N.
Okay.
Swanson.
Swanson?
Swanson,
How do you spell that?
S-W-A-N-S-O-N.
Oh, that's kind of funny. I had a girlfriend not long ago. Her first name was Erin, and then I got family by the name of Swanson. You don't have any folks down here around Young Here's, Hiawassee?
No, I sure don't.
Yeah.
That is kind of ironic, and you'll forget my name anytime soon, right?
That kind of ties in with Sil Miller's family over there in Young Harris. The Swanson name does.
Oh, does it really?
It sure does, because the Swansons and Zell were like first cousins. Real interesting, but anyway, anything you could do on that, I'd really appreciate that.
Okay, well, I tell you what, Danny, I'm going to call the state right now and try to get the status, and if I don't call you this afternoon, I will call you first thing in the morning.
Okay, but like I say, I've tried calling the state, and I spent over 8 hours on hold.
Well, I know that I will get through, unfortunately, quicker than you will, and that's sad commentary, because you ought to be the first point of offense.
And can I ask you one other thing?
Sure.
And this is probably not too pertinent to a lot of people, but gee, that doctor's office music you play on these whole lines, just so depressing.
Yeah.
You know, if we could get some Bill Monroe and some country bluegrass or Ricky Skaggs or Rhonda Vincent or somebody on there playing some music, at least we could be occupied while we sitting here on hold anyway.
Yep.
No, I know you can't do it. I know you can't do anything about that, man. I try to make light out of most situations, but it's very pertinent this is fixed.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, then the money that she's having to spend for food is going to delete the money where she lives, and it's going to make her kind of homeless.
Yeah, no, I understand, and we'll get to the bottom of it before tomorrow morning, okay?
But let me ask you a question. Has this thing in Georgia, and I understand it's nationwide issues, has this got anything to do with the potential shutdown of the government?
You know, that's the piece that I don't think is accurate. It should not have any impact at this point. If she's been approved for her benefits, it should not interfere with that.
Okay.
So let me call the state though and get some feedback from them on where she's at in the process and make sure that everything's been completed. And I will definitely give you a call back.
Okay, and I'm not one to make threats, and I'm not threatening, but or anything like that. And please don't take me as that kind of person. I'm a retired.
No, not at all.
I'm a retired cop. 28 years. I've had strokes and heart attacks, and I'm on fixed income myself. I'm just trying to help my mom. But if I need to get an attorney involved in it, I'm going to.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any need for that. So, Danny, let me call the state, and like I said, I'll call you back this afternoon a little bit later or first thing in the morning.
All right, that'll be great.
Okay.
All right, my sister's gone. If you try to call that last number I give you,
Yeah.
She's got my mom at the doctor's office now because my mom was having chest pains because of the issues, but she should be back within the next probably 45 minutes or so. Okay?
Okay.
Hopefully she will be if she don't wind up in the hospital over this.
Okay.
But if not, you don't get an answer there, call back at the 706-865-6181. I've got all her information here, tracking number, card number, her PIN number, and all the stuff that she left me to try to deal with while she had to take Mom to the doctor for emergency treatment. So anything you can do to help relieve that, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I say, I've been a cop for 28 years, been an investigator, paramedic, EMT. I've been all this stuff, and well, I ain't been the paramedic. I didn't want to go to all that extra stuff, but firefighter, everything else, and I know that really means nothing except through it all you learn to care for other people. And my understanding is my mom is not the only person. There's several thousand in Georgia that's been afflicted. So like I say, if you could just give me a call back, or somebody could give me a call back, I would be most grateful to that.
Okay.
And for you.
So I'll definitely give you a buzz back.
And I am a Christian person. I am praying for this to be resolved quickly. I mean, it's very pertinent, and I would appreciate anything you could do, ma'am.
Okay. Sure,
All
will,
right.
Danny. I'll give you a buzz back by tomorrow morning, all right?
All right, and you have a blessed day, and I'm sorry that I have destroyed it for you.
No problem. You have a wonderful day as well.
All right, God bless you, and may it be blessed with God's blessings.
Thank
You take care.
You too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
take care. Bye-bye.